Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're back for Game 2 of our broadcast. This is the first match that we are bringing you from the Founders Conference. The San Jose Rockets taking on the Shepherd Strikers from Atlanta, Georgia. For Power Soccer Shop, I'm Tony Jackson. And again, if you're just joining us, thank you. We will be bringing you exciting Power Soccer action all weekend long through Sunday, where the Premier Conference champions and the Champions Conference champions will be crowned. The championship games for the Founders and Presidents Conferences will be on Saturday, so don't miss any of the action. We'll be here all weekend. It looks like we have our starting lineup, at least for the San Jose Rockets. So let's give you that as we get started here. Now everybody's on the floor, so we'll just wait a moment, shall we? On the other courts, we have the Arizona Heat Elite versus the Turnstone Furious Flyers. We also have the Chippewa Valley Hooligans versus the Tidewater Piranhas, and the Glendale Rough Riders versus the Wisconsin Warriors. All right, it looks like the lineup for the Rockets has been decided. So in goal, it looks like we're going to have number 23, Maxwell Brown. Also on the floor, number 30, Lola Moorhead. Number 7, Bart Stowicki. And number 12, Tommy Tran. And in just a moment, we'll give you the lineup for the Shepherd Strikers. Out on the floor for the Strikers, in goal, number 23, Dustin Swafford. On the far side of the floor, number 7, Jawan Richmond. In the middle, number 0, Taiwan Britton. And here on the near side, your captain, number 1, Scott Stokes. So we're about to get underway here, the Founders Conference. Should be a good battle between these two teams. The Shepherd Strikers with some very veteran players. Taiwan Britton, who used to play for the former Atlanta Synergy squad a few years back. He was the goalkeeper for them. Jawan Richmond also with a lot of top-level experience as well. Dustin Swafford, too. Let's see how the San Jose Rockets match up against all that experience. Some fairly new players for the Rockets. Britton taking on Stowicki. Nicely done. Britton still maintaining control. Tran gets around Britton. Now Richmond comes up. Nicely done. Good strip by Tran. And now Britton taking on Stowicki once again at the center line. And it looks like we're going to get a 2-on-1 violation. So the Strikers going to take this. Stokes across to Britton. Britton across to Richmond, or Redmond, excuse me. The shot, save. And Tran clears it out. Stowicki couldn't hold on to the ball. And now the Strikers will take another kick. It looks like Stokes is going to take it again, and Jawan Redmond setting up, trying to screen off, trying to get position. Now he's positioned over at the far post, and Britton will take the ball back over to Stokes. That's going to be a foul. Stowicki going to get called for the foul, so this MK Battery free kick, a great opportunity for the Strikers starting out here. Stokes, powerful shot, but Tran deflected that one out beautifully. And the official trying to get Brown, the goalkeeper, out to about 5 meters. Now Britton at the near post. Stokes sends it across, but it's nicely deflected and cut off. Swafford coming out of the goal area to just punch it out. Good attentive goalkeeping by Swafford. Trying to minimize the advantage for the Rockets. And so now Moorhead taking the kick. Britton cuts it off. Stokes is going to take the ball. Down the floor he goes. Stawicki strips it away. And Britton, Stawicki once again doing battle. Nice touch by Britton along that touch line there. And Stawicki, well done to strip that ball away. Now Redmond taking on Stawicki. The Rockets pushing down the floor, and Redmond takes that ball away. Tran winding up and right off of Redmond, but it bounced off of Tran's guard. Redmond with a kick off of Stawicki, and now Moorhead will try to collect it for the Rockets. Britton is there. Taiwan Britton trying to go the other way. Moorhead, nicely done, but a little too heavy on the turn. And so the Strikers will take this ball. 5th minute of the match. We're scoreless at the moment. Tran takes the pass from Moorhead. Tommy Tran driving into the Strikers' goal area. Tran driving all the way down. Tran trying to keep the ball in the Strikers' goal area, but Redmond doing well to keep him out. Nice turn by Redmond. Now Redmond trying to drive Tran. He gets behind him, and that's a 2-on-1 violation between Britton and Redmond. Stawicki going to take the kick for the Rockets. That kick right into Swafford, and now Redmond will take the ball once again. Nice move, Jawan Redmond, but it goes out of play, and it's going to be a kick in for the Strikers. That one looked like it touched off of Redmond last. So Stokes is going to take the kick. Stokes going all the way across to Redmond, and he gets there, but Redmond could not latch onto that. Good power by Stokes. Tran now has to bounce it back into Brown, and it goes out for another Shepherd Strikers kick in. Stokes goes behind the goalpost. See, he was trying to go right into Tran, but he hooked that ball just a little too much, and so it's going to be another MK Battery goal kick for the Rockets. Redmond's there once again for the Strikers. Stawicki for the Rockets defending. Redmond looking for a passing option, but Britton being closely defended by Moorhead. And Stawicki just there. And so great kick-in opportunity once again for the Strikers and Stokes. You have to imagine he's just going to try to power that ball across. Now if you look here, you see a little bit of space behind Tommy Tran between him and the goalpost. Let's see if Stokes tries to go for that spot or if he just simply tries to go all the way across. Stokes goes right into Brown, and it's out for another kick in. Tran definitely leaving some space behind him. He's taking a look there. He sees it now. And now Britton, he did not get the touch he wanted. And now it's 2 Rockets on a break. Swafford defending all alone. Nicely done, Dustin Swafford, to strip that ball away. And Taiwan Britton now going back the other way. Redmond with the ball. Nice touch, Jawan Redmond. That looked like it could have been a foul, but the referee allows the play to continue, and it's going to be another kick in for the Strikers. Stowicki with the ball, taking on Britton. Nicely done. Bart Stowicki now driving towards the Shepherd goal area, and it's going to be a corner kick for the San Jose Rockets. This corner kick brought to you by Biogen. And now the official is asking Swafford to sit behind the goal line. As a goalkeeper, you have to be behind the goal line on corner kicks if you're going to be within 5 meters. And Britton, now there's a 5-meter mark on the floor. He has to be on the other side of that mark to be in a legal defensive position. Stowicki across. Tran takes a shot, but he's late on the cross. And it goes wide and out. And Shepherd Strikers will take the ball. 10th minute of the match. We're still scoreless. Taiwan Britton with the MK Battery goal kick coming up. So Stowicki will take the ball. He was looking for a quick kick. He has to be careful that that table is right behind him. Stowicki fires that ball through Swafford. Nicely done. Stokes now. Stokes sends the ball towards the Rockets' goal area. And Brown is there to just deflect it out. Good transition by the Shepherd Strikers, and now Stokes, the heavy artillery for the Shepherd Strikers, is going to try to get it across. Redmond at the top of the goal area. Now he's positioning at the far post as Britton is just trying to disrupt the Rockets' defense a little bit. He's trying to get himself in there and screen and move. And that ball off of Brown, and it will be another kick-in for the Shepherd Strikers. On court 3, Chippewa Valley Hooligans, Tidewater Piranhas, tied, and that one just skimmed past the far post. Wow, that was close. Scott Stokes from the touchline almost put his team up. Wisconsin Warriors look like they're up 3-0 over the Glendale Rough Riders on court 4. And on court 2, it looks like the Arizona Heat Elite 1-0 over the Turnstone Furious Flyers. Back here on court 1, we're scoreless, but Scott Stokes trying to change that as he takes the kick for the Shepherd Strikers. That ball right into Stowicki, and it's going to roll out of play. Swafford tried to save it, but he couldn't get there in time. Nice give and go, but Stokes took off a little too fast as the return pass went behind him. And so the Rockets now with an opportunity. We haven't had too many of them here in this first half. Let's see if they can pull something together here. Moorhead over to Tran, but it's cut off by Britton. Stawicki's right there. That's close to a 2-on-1 violation. Stawicki and Tran getting a little too close to that ball. We're going to get a substitution coming into the match for the San Jose Rockets. Max Zonana, excuse me. Looks like we're also going to get a substitution for the Strikers. Let's see here. Juwan Redmond has come off. Looks like Dustin Swafford. Looks like they're going to make a change in goal as well. So now we've got a change for the Strikers. As soon as we can see his number, I'll let you know who it is. Dustin Swafford has come out of the goal area and has come on in an attacking position. Stokes, that ball off the back of his chair, and Stawicki's going to take advantage of that moment. Nice pass. Tran winding up for a shot. It's off of Britton. And the goalkeeper is Billy Price for the Strikers. Stokes now. Stokes, oh, he couldn't turn on the ball to take a shot, and Tran comes back and circles out. Collision between Britton and Tran. Play continues. Swafford over to Britton. And now Brown has to make a save on it. Swafford just lets it roll out. That's going to be a Biogen corner kick for the Shepherd Strikers. So now Scott Stokes once again going to set up here, and it looks like Tran on that collision got knocked out of place just a little bit, so the coaches are going to come on and get him refitted here. And while we have a moment, it looks like the Arizona Heat are now up 2-0 on the Turnstone Furious Flyers, still level at 2 on Court 3 between the Chippewa Valley Hooligans and the Tidewater Piranhas. And the Wisconsin Warriors currently up 5-1 on the Glendale Rough Riders. Okay, it looks like Tran is now all set. Looks like Swafford asked for that ball to be moved to the lower corner of this corner triangle here. There's that metal bevel that surrounds the court, and so it's a little bit short of an angle here. Swafford lets that ball go out again. Stokes trying to find that gap. Stokes right off of Brown, and it's going to be another kick in. We are approaching the 19th minute of the match, and Stokes is ready to take another kick. Britton is there. Looks like Britton's going to try to open up, let that ball go through, and he does. Swafford's there. Swafford with a shot. He bounces it off the side of his chair, and Tran is able to make the save. And we get a 2-on-1 violation between Britton and Swafford. Swafford just caught that ball off the side of his chair, and that allowed Tran to come in and make that save. Good kick by Stokes. Tran, Britton, cut off by Stawicki. Can he catch that ball in time? He can't. So another kick in for the Strikers, 19th minute. Zonana couldn't get around Britton. Nice pass by Tran, but a 2-on-1 violation on the Rockets. Stokes has proven that he's got good power on his kicks. Let's see if he tries to just blast it across to one of his teammates. Swafford's pretty far away at that touchline over there. And Britton here is covered by Stawicki. Let's see what happens. Oh, Swafford couldn't catch it, and Tran hits it out for a much better attacking position for the Strikers. We're in added time now here in this first half. Scott Stokes trying to help his team get on the board first. That ball going across to Britton, but it's cut off beautifully by Brown. Well timed. And that ball off of Britton. And we're going to get a kick in for the Rockets. Probably the last opportunity here, as we are, again, in added time here in the first half. Stawicki going to take the kick. He's going to try maybe to go across to Zonana, and he does. Zonana with an opportunity. He passes it back across. Tran's there. And that's going to go out for a San Jose corner kick. Once again, this corner kick brought to you by Biogen. Stawicki now with a shot off of Britton. That ball out. There was no indication from the official about how much added time there would be, so we're just waiting for the whistle to blow. But Stawicki now with a shot. That ball goes all the way across, and Zonana, he knew he missed a golden opportunity. He tried to back into that one, but couldn't get there quick enough. Stawicki with plenty of pace on that one, but he just couldn't get it over to Zonana. And so Britton, for the Strikers, will take this MK Battery goal kick, but we're going to get a substitution right before the half. Looks like Billy Price is going to come out, and Dustin Swafford going to go back in goal. Jawan Redmond coming back into the match. San Jose Rockets, the great opportunity. Redmond taking on Stawicki. Redmond with a 180 spin kick. That should be a 2-on-1 violation, and it is. Nice pass across by Stokes. It's cut off. Now Britton will take the ball for the Strikers. Stokes looking to go back up to Britton, but Stawicki is there for the Rockets. Goes out of play, and another kick in. Referee looks at his watch. Halftime whistle should be following in any moment now. Stokes over to Britton. And that ball is just going to roll out of play. And there's the halftime whistle, ladies and gentlemen. A couple opportunities by both sides, but neither has been able to capitalize. We're scoreless. We're going to take a break. When we come back, the second half. You are watching the San Jose Rockets and the Shepherd Strikers. It's the 2018 USPSA MK Battery Conference Cup Series.
Brian Philly. Brian Philly.
San Jose Rockets, Shepherd Strikers. The second half is about to begin in just a few moments. For Power Soccer Shop, I'm Tony Jackson, and you are watching a match from the Founders Conference. It is the 2018 USPSA MK Battery Conference Cup Series. We're live at the Plasman Athletic Center here at Turnstone in beautiful Fort Wayne, Indiana. And it looks like starting the second half, the same lineups as the first half. For the Strikers in goal, Dustin Swafford on the far end of the floor, Jawan Redmond in the middle, Taiwan Britton. And here at the center circle at the moment, the captain, Scott Stokes. For the Rockets on the far end of the floor, Bart Stowicki. In the middle, Tommy Tran. Here on the near side, Max Zonana. And in goal, Max Brown. And a quick 2-on-1 violation on the Strikers between Redmond and Britton. Stowicki's going to take the kick. Doesn't have too many options here. His teammates are kind of defended. And that ball almost gets through still. Britton, though, had to make a save on it. Stowicki tried to get it across. Britton sends it out. And now the Rockets with a scoring opportunity. Stowicki goes right into the Strikers' defense. Stowicki, Tran back to Stowicki. Nice give and go passing. Tran with a shot. Oh, and there's Zonana with a shot and a goal! Max Zonana with a goal. Let's take a look at that again, folks. The San Jose Rockets are on the board first. You see that ball going across. Strong finish by Max Zonana. And you can see the joy on his face as he gets his first goal and puts his team on the board. It's 1-0. San Jose Rockets over the Strikers. Looks like we're going to do that again. Let's see. I didn't hear a whistle, so I think Stowicki was just a little anxious there. And also, they just scored, so it's not their ball. Britton for the Strikers. Nicely done, Taiwan Britton. Now trying to get around Tran. Redmond deflects it off of Tran, and they're going to get a kick in. Redmond across to Stokes. Stokes going to take a shot. Stokes. Brown had to make a save on that one. And now Stokes once again going to try to take advantage of the power that he has in his kick. And Redmond's at the far post waiting. And Britton trying to disrupt that defense. That ball doesn't get across, and that's a 2-on-1 violation. Stowicki and Tran. Now, if the goalkeeper were to come up and make that play, then that would not have been a 2-on-1 violation. But as it stands, we're going to get an MK Battery indirect free kick at the top of the San Jose Rockets goal area. Now this is a perfect opportunity for the Shepherd Strikers to equalize here, but it looks like Zonana is going to come off the floor. We're going to make a substitution. No, he's okay. Coaches thought there was something going on, but he seems to be all right. And now he's going to come off the floor. Looked like there was something going on there. And Lola Moorhead going to come back in. So now an indirect free kick. Oh, and perfectly executed by the Shepherd Strikers. The kick off of Stokes into Britton and a goal. I mean, there was almost nothing that the Rockets could do to stop that one. Let's see again. And you can see right there, Stokes just with all his power deflects it right off of Britton, and it's a goal, and we are level at 1. Moorhead takes a swing at the ball and sends it out of play. Stawicki for the Rockets. Redmond and Britton very close together. That's most certainly a 2-on-1 violation. Stawicki looking to take the kick. Moorhead is blocking off Swafford. Stawicki, let's see where he goes with it. Bart Stawicki over to Tran. Tran back up the floor. Stawicki has to chase it. And Stokes is there for the Strikers, but Stawicki gets the ball, and now he takes on Redmond. Bart Stawicki getting dragged to the touchline. Britton trying to turn him around. Moorhead's there waiting for that pass to come out. Redmond also waiting for a pass. Let's see if it comes out and who gets it first. Redmond's going to get that ball, but Moorhead's there for the Rockets. Moorhead looking to pass it out, and there it is. Stawicki with a shot, saved by Swafford. Tran, that ball comes back out to the top of the area. Stawicki still threatening. And it looks like the official is going to call a 2-on-1 violation on the Rockets. Britton going to take the kick here. Stokes across to Redmond. Now Jawan Redmond trying to get around Stawicki. And Stawicki, a little heavy contact, but he strips the ball away. Redmond trying to recover. And Stawicki now trying to get inside position. And he couldn't control the ball, so it's going to be an MK Battery goal kick for the Shepherd Strikers. 28th minute of the match, we're level at 1. On the other court, Chippewa Valley Hooligans 4, Tidewater Piranhas 2. Glendale Rough Riders trailing the Wisconsin Warriors 7-1. Looks like the Arizona Heat Elite are up 3-0 over the Turnstone Furious Flyers. Again, heavy contact between Stawicki and Redmond. Britton, that's close to a 2-on-1 violation. Now Redmond with the ball, nicely done by Tran to strip it away. And Tran heading back the other way. Redmond trying to turn him around. Now Redmond's got to get out of the way. That's a 3-in-the-box violation, but play continues. Now that should have been a call to 3-in-the-box violation. Redmond, Britton, and Swafford were all in the goal area for the Shepherd Strikers. But it's going to be a goal kick. Now Stokes turns on that ball, but also a little bit late, so that's going to go out for a kick in favor of the San Jose Rockets. Tran tried to let that ball go, but Stokes now battling Tran. Tran's got leverage on Stokes, and he turns him around. And now Tran trying to get past Britton. Britton just has to shove it out. Britton and Tran doing battle again. Pass out Stawicki. No one down there. Oh, Redmond, very dangerous play, and then that ball goes on goal. Swafford has to make a save. Very dangerous to execute a 180 spin kick on defense in your own goal area because you don't know where that ball is going to go sometimes, and it almost cost the Shepherd Strikers, but thankfully Dustin Swafford, alert, was able to block that shot. Nicely done by Stawicki to regain possession, but Britton turning around Stawicki. Good battle between these two. Moorhead takes the ball. Moorhead with the pass. Stawicki coming in for it. And now Tran trying to push his way through. Tommy Tran trying to get around Swafford. Tran can't get around Swafford. Tran, can he bust through the defense? Great job by Shepherd defending here. Tran almost scored a goal, and now Redmond pushing him out. Tran turning back around. Tran trying to drag his way through and will his way to the goal. Stawicki with a shot blocked by Redmond. Nicely done. Great job once again. Shepherd Strikers defended that beautifully, and that's going to go out of play. Tran just trying to leverage his way over that goal line, but the Shepherd Strikers combined defensively to deny him. Well done. 32nd minute. Stawicki for the Rockets. Stawicki with a kick off of the Shepherd defense. Now he's going to take this from a different angle. Tran just putting himself in that little open passing lane there. Let's see if he can connect on this ball. Well, let's see if Stawicki can get it across first. Britton, a very experienced defender. And that ball does get across. Tran with a shot, but it goes right into Britton. And Tran just could not turn his chair enough to get that ball to the post behind him. So we're going to have a set ball just outside the Strikers' goal area. And Tran just trying to push his way through. You can see these two doing good battle here. That ball springs out. Swafford makes a save. Moorhead with the pass. Tran with an opportunity. Tran with a goal, but the official's going to call it off because Taiwan Britton was motionless out there. It looked like his hand may have come off the joystick or his chair turned off. Can't quite tell what's going on. Looks like his chair may have powered off after that collision. Let's see. Oh, he's moving again, but a goal nullified because Britton was unable to move. Unfortunate timing for the Rockets as they did indeed score a goal, but we're going to do this again. 34th minute now. Let's see Tran once again going to try to power his way through there, but Britton, very well done to turn Tran around. Now that's close to a 2-on-1 violation, and there it is. And again, Jawan Redmond with a 180 spin kick that went right back into his goal area. So now an MK Battery indirect free kick for the Rockets. Moorhead to Tran, deflected out by Britton. And again, for those of you watching here who are fairly new to Power Soccer, Taiwan Britton, a very experienced goalkeeper. He used to play for the Atlanta Synergy, who was regularly a participant in the championship matches at the top levels of U.S. Power Soccer. So he's been around for quite a long time and uses that experience to his advantage. And you can see it here. But the newcomer Rockets on the move. Oh, that ball gets through. Moorhead with a goal. Lola Moorhead with a goal. Let's watch that again, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if we can get a replay here on that. Beautifully done. And just as I was singing his praises, Taiwan Britton jumps out a little too much. That ball gets through to Lola Moorhead, who does not miss. It is now 2-1, San Jose Rockets. It looks like Swafford needs a little bit of adjusting there. But well-executed play by the Rockets. Stowicki with good pace and accuracy across the goal area. Moorhead's there to finish it off. And it looks like we're going to get a change, and now Taiwan Britton going into the goal for the Strikers. So now up on the attack, Swafford, Stokes, and Redmond. Time winding down. We're in the 36th minute. We have an unbalanced line here as both the Shepherd Striker wings are to the right of Stokes. And there's a shot directly on goal, and Maxwell Brown alert. Now, Stokes certainly does have the power to score from distance. He tried to do it there. Now, that was actually a really smart play because, as you can see now, Shepherd Strikers with an opportunity to equalize again. There is space behind Tran once again. Let's see if Stokes tries to go for it. Scott Stokes goes for that spot, but he misses. And that's just going to go out for another Strikers kick-in. You can see Scott Stokes is trying to go for that space. Looks like he might try to go for it again, but he's looking like he's going to go across, and he is indeed just trying to pound that Rockets wall there. He needs to get around the ball a little bit more to get it down in that gap between Tran and the goal area. And I don't know, just enough room for that ball to get through. He sees it. And those of you watching at home see it as well. Let's see what he does here. Stokes going into the wall again. I think Stokes at this point just trying to get the team to move a little bit. And it looks like Redmond's going to come up. I think Redmond wants to take the kick now. And so they're going to switch. Swafford at the top of the goal area. Redmond going to take the kick. Stokes at the far post. Redmond, oh, and he misses that one. That one bounces off of Moorhead, and the Strikers will get it back again, but they had really good positioning down there. 38th minute. Can the Rockets hold on for a victory, or will the Strikers come back? Stokes crashes into the signs, which probably threw off his timing a little bit, and now Stowicki one-on-one with Britton. Bart Stowicki taking on Britton. Taiwan Britton dragged down to the end line there. Stowicki almost had a gap in between Swafford and Britton. But these two working pretty well together right now to defend. Nicely done by Britton. Just patiently working that ball. That pass across. Oh, and very dangerous by Swafford. Now Britton chasing. That ball's going to go out in favor of the Strikers. Shepherd Strikers, time winding down, 39th minute. We're going to get a substitution. Max Zanana, who scored the first goal of the match, back in place of his teammate who scored the second goal, Lola Moorhead. Stokes trying to pick his spot, but he needs to do it quickly. That ball out of play. Better position for the Rockets here. We're in the 40th minute now. Added time, not quite sure how much. Stokes really needs to be a little bit more deliberate and quick with his kicks. There's not much time left. But now he's got an opportunity with good positioning once again. The referee asking Brown to move out a little bit. He's got to be outside 5 meters. Stokes up to Swafford. Swafford misses! And Britton, who came up out of his goal area, just shot it wide. Dustin Swafford with a 180 spin kick. He was just a little bit late on that. And Britton, who managed to get contact on the ball, just could not find the angle to get it inside the post. So it's going to be an MK Battery goal kick for the Rockets, who lead 2-1 in added time. Stokes, good defense there. That ball is going to go out of play in favor of the Rockets. Time winding down here. This match is just about over. Is there anything that the Strikers can do at this point to equalize? Tran with a little give and go back to Stawicki. Stawicki now with the ball, still in play. Stokes just kicks it away. Tran, Stawicki, the cross, offered with a shot. It's going to go well wide and out of play. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the final whistle. And the San Jose Rockets emerge victorious 2-1. Max Zanona opening the scoring for them. And then Lola Moorhead putting up some insurance for them. Final score 2-1. We're going to take a break. When we come back, more action. We've got the Central Valley Ghost Riders versus RHI Inferno. We'll be back in a little bit. You're watching the 2018 USPSA MK Battery Conference Cup Series.